serious think, dangerous, a serious think about how my training has gone, what's the state of my health, where am I, say, compared to 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I have to say, the picture doesn't look that good. And the reason why is because this time next week, 1 week to go, is the Alsager 5-mile road race, which is a race I do, well, this will be the 3rd year in a run, although I have done it previous years. So I wanted to think, am I ready? Because I do like to have a decent crack at that race and not just plod round. I'm going to run through from the bottom upwards, from the feet upwards and overall body, just what my reflection thoughts told me. From the feet then, I've had Achilles problems on and off for many years, but 2024 I didn't have any at all. I had a really good training build. I raced really well at the Alsager 5 with a 29:52 clocking, really happy with that, and I was 59, something like that. But for the last year I've been managing. I tried to totally get rid of it, take time off running, do the rehab, but it never really went. So I ended up building back the running and doing the rehab, blitzing the rehab, and it seemed to keep it at bay. And I've actually built quite a reasonable run training build up. I just don't feel that the intensity's there, but we'll come to that. And I've been managing the Achilles on and off. I had a bit of a slip on my cleat putting my foot in the pedal, and it kind of stressed my right Achilles a bit more. I kind of inverted it, if you see what I mean. But anyway, so blitzing the rehab and the prehab, I've been doing it like crazy, and I seem to have hurt my instep. I've stressed my feet from doing so much eccentric loading. So that's something else that's been niggling away at me. I've had to resort to doing my eccentric loading clipped in on my bike shoes, just to try and guard against the injury I seem to cause myself with rehabbing in the arches of my feet. Not sure, I do feel a stretch, but I can't have the weight like I could doing them on a step. We do what we can. I can feel the arches beginning to cramp up now, so even this is quite difficult. I've got a bit of a problem with the vein in one of my feet that seems to be, I don't know whether we've got some kind of vein problem. Hope it's not some kind of blockage or something like that. But anyway, like I said, it's a bit of a whinge video, isn't it? So working my way up, I got those Zwift ride November, end of November, December, fantastic piece of kit, but I think I set the bike up incorrectly and I developed some kind of knee pain that's been on and off, and so there's another thing I've been managing. And then for some reason over the last 2 or 3 weeks, my lower back, I've not tweaked it or anything, but it just aches like crazy. Flexibility is good in the hamstrings, but in the lower back it's not been great, so I've been managing that. So working further up, and overall body fatigue, I think, I don't know, I've just not felt right. I've just not been firing. Although I have done some reasonable track sessions, but how I felt afterwards for days has not been good. I just wonder whether I've been fighting some virus off, but again, Mr. Hypochondriac, whingy. I just wanted to give you an overview about what's going through my head. So as I approach this race next week, I'm thinking I'm going to have a really easy week. If I look back at my training, I've not really had an easy week. Every time I think, right, I'll have a down week, I do a few easy days and then blitz it. So I'm thinking this time I'm just going to really have a mini taper, basically, do some intensity, but a very short volume of intensity, and see if I can feel some recovery and taper effect, and just manage those niggles as best I can as well. And maybe the reduced training will help the niggles recover a bit, because it could be simply I'm just overdoing it. Who knows? But there we are. That's my dump for this morning, and I'm thinking most of you will have turned off by now. But there we go, it's recorded for posterity. When I do the race, see how it goes. and the rest of the season, see how it develops, and yeah, hopefully things will clear up. I just like to feel good, I think, but maybe the other element is I'm just getting older. I can't do what I used to do, so I need to find a way of coping with that, maybe dialing it back a bit and training a bit differently. More reflection. Right, let's get this key session done today, which is a bike run. I'm going to use the treadmill, keep it controlled and maybe a bit easier on those niggles when I run. Okay, see you next time. Thanks for watching.